Welcome to the Design Studio for Dreamers. Unlock new creative design and video skills every week. Join us at the Creative Lab. Presented by No Doubt Studio.
What's up and welcome back to the Creative Lab. My name is Nick David No Doubt and I'm here to bring you everything I know about how to create fun and engaging content for your brand or business. Now, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss out on the really fun and engaging content that we've got for you. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Welcome to the Creative Lab. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to create some really sweet animation effects. This is like hand-drawn effects that like go across your videos. So if you've ever seen like stuff like this, you know, where they're like walking and there's like line effects and stuff, like this is what we're going to learn how to make. And it's really cool because you can create some really awesome effects for your videos, especially like music videos or like stuff for, you know, clothing brands or something like that. Like this is something really cool that will take your video to the next level, like for real. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. In this lesson, we're going to be learning how to create some really cool effects, again using Photoshop. Now, in this video, we're going to create a really cool effect that looks like this. Check it out. Okay, so I'm not going to play the whole thing because you can check it out on my Instagram, but it's a really cool style that I've seen and I think it's a super dope effect, and so I decided to make it, and now I think that you guys should learn how to do it too. So let's get into it. So first, that video of that guy playing basketball, that's a stock video. The place that I get all my video from is a place called Pixels.video. So it's videos.pixels.com. Be sure to check that out. They have a lot of really cool video that's free to use, and they are really good quality, most of them, and I've got some really great stuff from it. So let's see if we can find something that we can add some animation to. So let's just think, let's do someone walking. Let's do motion for walking. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good demonstration one too. So let's do this one. Now, this is a free video again, just legs walking. And what we're going to do is add that same walking style to our video with the animated drawing over top. So we're just going to download that, and here is our download. It's loading. Okay, so now that we have our video, all I'm going to do is drag it straight into Photoshop, and that's going to open up the video inside of Photoshop. Okay, now if you've seen any of our previous videos, you'll know that you'll need to open up your timeline layer under Windows, go down to timeline, make sure that's open, and you're going to want to use the video frame layer and not the frame animation layer. You want the video animation so that you can see your video file right here. Okay, now once you have your video, you'll see it's in a video group layer. You just want to make sure that's selected. Okay, everything we're going to do is going to be inside of this video group. Now once you have your video loaded, you're going to click on this little arrow down here and expand your video so that you can see you have an altered video, position, opacity, and style. Now, using keyframes, you can add any type of animation to your video by using keyframes like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to draw on top of this. Now, this is going to be a really tedious like process. It's going to take some time to do because there's a lot of frames, but the work and the reward that you put into it is totally worth it because you can create some really dope effects. So let's get into it. First, you're going to, once you have your video in there, you're going to expand your video all the way out using these little mountain peaks down here. You're going to expand it all the way out so that you have literally one frame at a time. You can click through each, oops, I think I moved my, okay. You can click through each video frame like this, okay? And what we're gonna do is be drawing on top of each frame, and you'll see that it'll alter our video and give us little markers for where we have altered the original video. So let's start from the beginning, and with our first layer, or our first frame, our starting frame, we're going to press B and get our brush tool. And I'm going to use white, so I'm just toggling white by pressing X. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And let's test it. Okay, that's a good size. Maybe we'll make it a little bit smaller. Something like that. That's nice. Okay, and what we're going to do is just trace the legs. On the first frame, we're just going to trace this foot just like this. Okay, and it does not need to be perfect, guys. Okay, it really does not, and that's kind of what makes it cool, is because you're going to be doing a lot of these, and it's going to be really annoying if you have to go through every single one making sure that they're all perfect. And plus, you want a really cool, different effect. It gives it a unique effect when it's not completely perfect, but try to make it as close as you can. So once you're done drawing that, click on your next frame, and you'll see that it disappeared. And you'll also see that it created this little gray marker. And this is saying that our frame over here has stuff on it. It's altered. It's been altered. So the original pixels in this video now have white streaks in them. So we're going to go to the next frame, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to trace her leg just like this. Okay. And we're going to click again and trace. Okay. There's no layers required in this one. So you can go back and add on if you want. You can undo. The only thing that I would recommend is that make sure you have an intention in mind when you're going to animate these, because you're going to be doing a lot of the same frame, and you don't want it to look random. You want your marks to look intentional. So when you're going through, make sure that you understand how your strokes are going to be animating inside of this video. And I'm going to do a couple more, and you'll just have to follow along. I'll probably speed this part up right about now. Okay. All right, so now that I've just drawn about 10 frames, we can go back and start to see our animation take effect. So if we scroll back, you can start to see that it looks like the animation is taking hold of our drawing. You know, like the video and the animation are coming alive together. So let's check it out. Oh, and see how fast that was? That was about, let's see, that's about 15 frames, and I don't even think that's 1 second. Yeah, that's not even 1 second long. Look at that. Okay, but you can start to see that there's something happening now. There's something different within the video that's starting to take effect, and it plays really cool too. So what you're going to do is just continue to add those frames by zooming all the way in and sliding to your video files, and just drawing in. It can take a little bit, it's a little bit of a process, but it's totally worth it, I think, because the effect you get in the end is really neat. So now that we have the beginnings of something walking, of something like an animation walking, let's say we want to add that really cool environment effect, like it's actually affecting the plane of this video's reality. So we'll add like a ripple step effect and make it look like each step has like this little vibration to it, or maybe a ripple effect. So we're going to continue to add. So our previous frame looked like this. Okay, and she's got her last toe touching. Now on the next frame, we're going to draw this foot here. And we're going to draw this leg here. Well, that's a little too off. And that other one's a little too off too. So we're going to draw this here. And again, it does not have to be perfect. Okay. Now, maybe we add like a little ripple coming off of her foot. So what we're going to do is make a small circle just around the toe, like that. Okay? And then the next frame, we'll trace this leg again. Okay, remember we're keeping up with the same animation. Trace that toe again. And this time, that circle that we just drew is going to get a little bit bigger. We're going to make that come all the way up. Okay, and on to the next frame. We're going to draw this leg. And draw this one. Now we're just barely touching. And now we have now we have the previous frame, and let's add that other circle back in here. So it looks like it's kind of echoing, like it's boom, boom. Okay, so and then we'll add one more third layer, which is a third ring. So we'll add the one, which is a little bigger, because remember it's like throwing a stone into the water. Each wave kind of expands a little bit. And then we'll add another. And remember, you want to keep this kind of in ellipse, because what you're doing is looking at the bends on these lines on the street plane, and just to get some perspective. And then this is going to bend out a little bit farther, like that. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing. Draw this leg. And we're going to create that intersection of the other leg coming across, so that we see some hierarchy, that this leg is in front and this leg is behind. And we're gonna keep walking. We won't add the motion anymore. It'll just kind of be like a little toe tap. So we'll go to the next frame. Her foot's lifted. This foot's firmly planted. Okay, and I'm just using the brush tool, guys. Remember, I'm just drawing right over top, or actually this is the pencil tool, but it works the same. It's just a brush tool or something to mark on your video. You can use any color you like. It works really nice, and any brush style, I guess, too. It's gonna take a little bit of a process, but I promise you, look guys, look at already what we have. Okay, we've got a nice little boop. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Boop. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Boop. Oh, that was cool, right? Really quick, but kind of does like a nice little, boom. Maybe, all right, let's do this. So because it echoes out, we want it to kind of fade a little bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1, like it's fading back. So we have 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, and then we're gonna go 2 circles. So this one's maybe a little bigger, and this one's maybe a little bit like that, and then we'll have 1 circle left from where it touched, and then it'll disappear. So now it looks like this. So like it's actually, zoning in on the place that it's going to touch. Like a little pressure point. Okay, that looks really great. So we're going to keep it going by continuing to draw on our layers like this. Okay, new frame. Okay, guys. So all of that for about 1 second of video. Now, yes, that does sound like a lot of work, and quite frankly, it is. But the effects are so worth it. Check this out. See the little boop? You know, and here, I'll get it so you guys can see what that might look like. So, check it out, guys. This is something that I love seeing in videos. That cool, like, drawn over effect. I see a lot of young, like, rap videos have it, and they like cross out their eyes, or they got like their arms, you know, being lit up or something like that, or cars or something. This is that effect, okay? This is going to create such a cool effect for your videos, for your products, for your brands, for your YouTube channels. Check it out. There's a lot more you can do with it. Again, I'll show you guys what I was able to make using the same style. Literally, I didn't do anything different from what you guys are doing. It just takes a little bit, but check this out. So, again, really cool stuff that you can do too. And if this video helps, go down, hit the like button, and subscribe. And we got a lot more for you. So stay tuned and stick around till the next episode. Peace out.
I hope that was helpful, guys. And before you go, I want to introduce you to something called my Creative Lab Academy. And this is where I take you through really dope videos from beginning to end, and really how to get through the basics of Photoshop, even if you have zero experience. So it's coming soon, guys. Stay tuned for that, and thanks for stopping by the Creative Lab. Remember, have no doubt.